Hey guys, so I'm starting a JavaScript series for the web. So part one will be going over how to declare a JavaScript file, as well as selecting elements in the DOM and using event listeners in order to trigger a button click event to change styles and create alerts. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. Okay, so here I have a blank HTML file with a styles.css file to start this tutorial. In order to add JavaScript to our website, what we need to do is add a JavaScript file. So we'll do script.js here. This will allow us to add JavaScript functionality to our page. So let's go back here into the index file. And then what we're going to do is create just a paragraph element. Okay, so let's just say I am open to manipulation. Okay, and then we're going to select this element with JavaScript. So what you want to do is give a variable name for the element. So let's just say const paragraph equals document dot get element by, in this case we're choosing the element, so by tag name, and then it's going to be the paragraph tag. Okay, and then we're just going to close that off, and then we're going to log that data in the console. Okay, so let's do console.log paragraph. Oops, let me just fix my variable name. Okay, so what we want to do is first add the script into our index file. So over here in the index file, we can add it down here below right before the body tag. We can do script and then src. Src is equal to script.js. Okay, so let's just do another console log just for testing. So console.log script activated. Okay, save that, and then let's go back to the website. Okay, great. So over here we can see we have our console log over here, and then up here it's giving the data for our paragraph element. So the script is now working. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to update the styles through JavaScript. So say if you click a button, that will change the style of an element. Okay, so we'll do that right now. So let's go back to HTML. Okay, and then over here, let's just create a button and then click me. Okay, and then we can give it a class. So let's say class is equal to main. Okay, and then over here in our paragraph, since we're going to be manipulating this, let's give this an ID. Okay, and then this will be called headline. Okay, so now let's work with JavaScript in order to update the styles when the button is clicked. Okay, so back in our JavaScript file, let's just erase everything. And then now we're gonna select the two elements which we stated that we have on our page of the button and the paragraph. So what we're gonna do is const, so it's gonna be, we call it headline. So const headline equals document.get element. In this case, it's an ID, and then we're gonna open parentheses and we called it headline. Okay, and then after, what we want to do is call the button. So const button is equal to document.get element by class name. So this one, we named it a class. Okay, and then what did we name it? We named it main. So we'll put that. Now we need to add an event listener to the button. So when the button is clicked, it will trigger a function. Okay, so what we want to do is button.add event listener. Okay, and it's going to be a click event. Okay, and then the function that we're going to run is headline dot style dot color is equal to red. Okay, and then we're also going to do an alert prompt as well. So alert, you have been manipulated. Okay, so just over here, because we called it by class, we need to just make sure that we're selecting the first button. So I want to add the first button in the array. Okay, so save that and let's try again. Okay, refresh and then click. Awesome. So I get a pop-up that says you have been manipulated. Okay. And then when I click OK, we see over here that the paragraph has been changed to the color red. Okay, so over here we can also, instead of doing each style, we can apply it through CSS. So let's just create a class for that button. So let's just call this class manipulate. Okay, and then we're gonna apply the same style. So red, so color red, and then let's just increase the font size to 30 pixels and then give it a font weight of bold. Okay, so now let's just update our code, but adding the class instead. So what you want to do is back in scripts. So over here, we're going to edit it by doing headline.classlist.add, and then we're going to add that manipulate class that we created. So manipulate. Okay, and then save that. Okay, just double check that I have the same name. Okay, so let's go back to the website and refresh. Okay, so we see that the paragraph is back by default, and then I'm going to click the button. Okay, and then I get a prompt that says you have been manipulated and click OK. Okay, so just forgot to also connect our CSS file, so that's why it's not working. So back here in the header, what we can add is link and then rel style sheet and then style.css. Okay, and let's save this. So this is now connected, and then let's try again. So back on the website, refresh, and then click me. It says again, you have been manipulated, and click OK. Awesome. So this is now working. Okay, so lastly, I'll show you how to add more elements to the DOM through JavaScript. So when this button is clicked, I'll add more of these paragraphs over here. So let's do that now. So back in VS Code. So back in our script over here. So within, we'll keep the button event listener here, but let's create new functionality. So what we want to do is create a new element. So we're going to do const, say, paragraph equals document.create element, and then it's going to be another paragraph element. Okay, and then the paragraph dot text content. So what it will entail will just be the same. So I am open to manipulation. Okay, and then let's just append this new element to the document. So what we want to do over here is document.body.append child, and then we're going to take that paragraph element. Okay, and then save that, and let's go back to our website and check again. Okay, and then refresh. Okay, so we click the button. Awesome. So every time we click the button, we get a new spawn of the paragraph element. So this concludes part 1 of the JavaScript series for the web. If you'd like me to go over other concepts for part 2, then you can leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on my videos, and thanks for watching.